I'm Graham.
I'm Gilbert.
I'm Sebastian, we are Crystal Fighters, and you're watching Toasted.com.
Crystal Fighters, welcome to Lowlands.
Hello.
Hey, nice to see you, man. Great to be here.
Yeah, thanks for having us.
The first thing I noticed, of course, if you play in a band, the Crystal Fighters, and you're wearing a huge crystal around your neck, what is that?
It's an amethyst. I think it's supposed to have healing qualities.
Where did you get it? It's amazing.
I found it in my desk drawer from when I was 5 years old.
Really?
Yeah, a few years ago. Right?
It's true.
Yeah, family heirloom.
You guys have a family thing going on anyway. I mean, because the album is it inspired on an actual opera?
Yeah, like a sort of unfinished piece of writing, which sort of seemed like it was the beginnings of an opera to us, and written by Laure's grandfather, and we sort of took it on and have been making music based on it and the Basque music sort of ever since.
Now, of course, you guys are famous for in Holland. Plage gets a lot of airplay. Must be weird to hear that song on the radio now, right?
Yeah, no, actually, when we arrived at the hotel in Zwolle, it was playing on the radio last night, which I think is the first time.
We've heard it live first.
Yeah, no, it's strange. It's great. It's great, like to have like the support of the people and like the DJs as well, and then to come here and then, you know, more people know about us now, and it's just like we were here 2 years ago playing at the X-Ray tent, and today like we're here playing the Grol stage with some a sandwich coming.
There you go.
Sandwiches in the picture.
Now there you go, man.
I mean, it's Toasted NL, right?
There you go, some toast, folks. You want to share this?
Good morning.
Hey, but that's actually cool. I mean, playing the X-Ray first, and now you're here in the Grols.
Yeah.
On the other hand, most people only know you from Plage. They don't know the album at all, and it's like, is it frustrating because the album it's so diverse?
No, it's not frustrating. I think any way to have people hear us is great, and then hopefully they'll listen to the other songs. I mean, if they get a chance, but you know.
Yeah. I think like the ultimate reaction would be like, oh, I only heard about them on the Plage, and then I saw their show, and wow, I really like it, or something like that. That'd be great if people who have only heard Plage can come and like party with us.
I was thinking, you guys have a live rap. I mean, like, what did I say? I got this quote: "Carnage-inducing live act."
Yeah, not real carnage, but yes, it looks like carnage, hopefully, and sounds like carnage. So that's
Are you actually basically more of a live band than a studio band?
No, I mean we've been playing a lot recently live, but we're writing a lot at the moment. We really like a lot of the songs originally came from a studio thing, so the reason why we are able to travel is because people like the studio versions and stuff.
But that said, like, when we started off, it was all about just playing live every week and writing new material every week just to play. It wasn't really, when we first started, about making a CD or something, and then out of playing live a lot came like a lot of ideas for songs, and came the stuff that we play today.
And you guys also play the Basque instruments that I can't even pronounce. I wrote it down. Chalaparda, Chistu.
Chistu, yeah. Yeah, we sort of took the idea to use these instruments from Laure's grandfather, and then
It was originally owned by him.
yeah, well, no, he had the idea, he was making drawings of people playing them and describing the sound, and we then sort of actually got hold of some instruments and learned to play them, sort of.
And it was sort of like, as soon as we tried like the traditional instruments, they seemed to work immediately, like with the electronic stuff and the more contemporary music that we were sort of thinking about, right? So it was a real opportunity to combine like the traditional side with like something that more modern,
It's like the album. I think it's really special because it is a story. It is real balanced, but there are so many different styles of music in there. I mean, it must have been really easy to do, or it must have been incredibly hard to create this album.
No, I don't know if it was hard. I think it took some time to figure out the direction we wanted to take it in, but then once we did, it was pretty smooth sailing.
But it's great. It's great to hear that, for you saying it's like a story for you, because that has always been a very important thing for us. With a CD, you want a a tale, a journey of sound and a journey of music, and maybe we might have sacrificed the order of some songs that might, some people would say no, put those ones at the front, but we sacrificed maybe bits of that to tell more of a story. So it's the album we found takes a few listens for a lot of people. It's not immediately rewarding.
Well, I mean, and that's most of the time those albums are the most long-lasting because you can really grow into the album.
Yeah.
But I can imagine if you would think Plage is a really nice song, you get to the Atari Teenage Riot part.
Yeah. Take them over to the dark side. Definitely. And hopefully, I mean, we like, Plage isn't our favourite song necessarily on the album. We hope that other people will find, other bits that they can enjoy. And then in the future, we've got another album coming, so.
Song that I really like is I Do This Every Day.
Yeah, metal, is it? Almost.
Is it metal? It's just in your face.
Yeah.
Stadium rock electro.
And it makes you jealous as well when you're not in a band and you hear somebody say I do this every day. You go like, fuck, I want that too.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Well,
we feel lucky to do what we're doing.
Yeah, definitely. It's very but it's not necessarily about what we do every day. It's like it's about everyone has things.
We weren't doing this every day when the song was written.
You did different things.
So
writing songs.
Eating plums every day.
Are you guys actually very prolific when it comes to songwriting? Do you write easily? Do you write a lot of songs now? Because I mean, this was based on the opera, but
I think we've got a lot of ideas for new songs, and we've got the general skeletons of them. It's just a question of we write a lot in the studio as well. Sometimes if there's a big instrumental bit, you don't need as much vocal. So that the final recording is a lot a part of it as well for us.
And I think we're also we're keen to with the future material we write to continue this multi. We don't necessarily want to go all the way down one route. We want to maintain. We enjoy lots of different music from different times, from different genres, and we hope we can continue to incorporate the best bits of music that we like, as well, into whatever we write. So.
That's, of course, on the one hand, it's fantastic that you have no limitations when it comes to music. On the other hand, when there are no limitations, where do you start?
When do you stop? I mean,
Exactly.
Well, I think one of the good things with us is that songs can come from anywhere from within the band. It could be just a simple rhythmical idea that could turn into a dancier track. It could be a lyrical idea that could turn into more of a folk track. It could be any sort of an idea for a genre of track that can so it can really come from anywhere, or it can come from, let's say, melody or something on a flute or something from an old Basque folk song. That's the great thing. So it's there's lots of different ways we can pull in ideas, and it's just about making the choices that we think are the best for a second record, and for then performing that.
For all those who don't know, the Basque culture is of course really strong and really old. How did you guys get involved into that actually?
Well, my friend Laura, actually, I met years ago. I introduced to these guys after we had met and kind of started making music together. And her grandfather passed away during that time and left her this book, which he's from the Basque Country. And so we were given the book, we were inspired by it, and decided to take the music we were making to focus it on this, this Basque thing mixed with the modern sounds we were listening to in London.
Do you get a lot of reactions from Basque people? Because I mean, they must be immensely proud because they're very proud people that you take those instruments and use them.
I mean, at first we were a bit maybe worried that they think, what are these three guys doing? But actually, they're excited about our curiosity, and they're a bit shocked. They're a bit taken aback, and they're like, what are these guys doing, sort of thing. But it's great when we play there.
I think the Basque culture generally is changing quite a lot in the cities, particularly. It's a lot more open, a lot more tourists, a lot more kind of travel through it than they used to be. So I think they appreciate that people from outside are valuing, the older culture that was there before, and seeing it in a positive light to sort of go forward into the future with it.
How did you guys meet actually? Because I mean, many different backgrounds.
Sebastian and I are friends from a long time, from when we were young. And then I met Graham through a mutual friend in 2007, and then I introduced Graham to Sebastian with the idea of let's make music together, and then he introduced us to Laura, and then things went down this direction, and now we're here. It's 2011.
You guys played over 200 gigs now, whatever, maybe more, right?
More. I think we did over 100 only in London the first year.
No
We were
shit.
playing, yeah.
Yeah, well, like the smallest, horriblest, like little venues with like 10 people, like horrible small clubs. But that's the great thing about London, that you can play. There's an audience, many places for new bands and stuff. There's lots of gigs you can play. So that was really good when we started.
You guys must be incredibly proud, or at least incredibly satisfied that you pulled this off. You have a fantastic album. You play all the festivals. You've been around the world.
No, thanks a lot.
Well, it's
good.
it's amazing, but it's not over yet. Like we don't want to start tapping each other on the back too early. Like we still want to get our music out to lots of people. We want to write a lot more music and really,
Are you guys amazed by your own success, actually? Because I mean,
I think in some places, yeah, definitely, and it's really like amazing that people appreciate the songs, and it makes you like have more faith in the fact that you can write songs that people like, and but possibly a bit more freedom to say what we like or whatever.
weren't you like? It must have been magic to write the album at all. But I mean, if you write a song like Plage, which is a big hit, do you know that you've got something really special in your hands?
We always really liked it. Like we always when we did the first demo recording of it, like we were all like really.
We all knew it was a catchy little number. I don't know how much.
I know we've always thought like our music, like given that if people can have the chance to hear it, we write it to be fun, enjoyable music like that we enjoy and stuff. So we hope. So the thinking is that if we can just get it to the people, then they'll be dancing with us and it'll be all good.
It will definitely happen. Hey, I also heard that you guys are asked or going to play in Abbey Road for Abbey Road Studios.
Oh, no, we did that already. Yeah, we did that already.
How was that actually?
It was amazing. I mean, it's incredible, massive space, and you just sort of set up in the middle, and then it was kind of a filmed thing. But yeah, legendary studio, great sound in there, and yeah.
Was it magical as everybody says it is? Like,
Yeah, it's pretty magical. There's definitely a vibe in there.
And to be honest, we did a recording of Plage there, and it's my favourite recording probably of that track. Maybe it's just the good microphones in the room or something. The magic of the day, and we did one of Plage, and you can get it. You can download it for free from our SoundCloud.
no shit, really?
Yeah, soundcloud.com/Crystal Fighters. So that's free, and we really like that version and giveaway.
Do you still tweak your own music? Do you? Because you play so much
That's
live?
the thing. We've been playing a lot of acoustic shows, and we think about the arrangements different, for different occasions, kind of, and for the live show with the electronics and stuff, keeping it up to date and fun for us is like part of it. So yeah, a lot of the versions do sound a bit different, but we hope if you know the words, you'll sort of understand, the direction we're going with it.
Who did the artwork? I love it.
John Stark. We with all the art, we've got like a major role. We always try and be like as much involved in the direction. We're not the best painters or photographers sometimes, but we always are really keen to get involved. And that one we sort of commissioned an oil painter. He does all these sort of other weird paintings, and it just seemed like a good guy to hook up with him. We sort of described the style, and then we sort of worked with him. And we don't own the painting though.
We need to buy that painting.
It actually is a painting.
Yeah, it's a painting. Yeah, it's a painting. With the text, of course, is digital on top. But yeah, we really want it, John. Where are you?
Hey, you mentioned SoundCloud already. What do you guys think of the internet and the music industry? Because there's a turnaround point now. Even the biggest companies now realize that you have to go digital, you have to go online.
Yeah, I think the internet's great. It's been great for us. Without the internet, we wouldn't have been able to reach people in the first place, probably. Levels the playing field a lot, but I think that there's a lot of work for the labels to do. They're all complaining about the situation with the download and stuff, but they're not doing anything. They're not even doing the minimum stuff to stop it. So, but we love it. We give away music. We think it's all about sharing music and stuff, and the album's also for sale. We like the internet, but labels.
Are you guys active tweeters, and Facebookers?
Yeah, we definitely are.
Do you get a lot of reactions from people who directly send you mail? And do you answer himself?
Actually, we got our first piece of handwritten fan mail to the home address.
Doesn't happen anymore.
Really?
Emails and stuff and like Facebook messages, sure, but the first bit of mail, handwritten on plain paper, no lines.
But it must be fantastic for fans to finally really get in touch with the bands that they like, right?
Yeah, no, I think when I was, starting to listen to music and seeing bands, if I'd had any sort of contact, if I could have posted something on a wall and had them, return it, it would have been, it would have made my life. So
but at the
hopefully
same time, like you do, it is you don't want to, I think there still needs to be a line between the fans
That's
and
a
the
whole
artists,
different- That's a whole different story there.
Yeah.
Hey, what holds the near future for you guys? I mean, you're riding high, you're playing everywhere, you have a fantastic album out, you play at the Abbey Road Studios. What's next?
More writing. We're really like songwriters at heart, and we really value the being able to lock yourself away for a while and like make something that we're really proud of. So that's the kind of daunting prospect we have ahead of us.
Do you need to really lock yourself away in order to write?
I mean, we lock ourselves away probably anyway. When we're not playing, we're probably locked away at home. We're not free birds. We're in cages.